Welcome everyone to the F-1 Climax 2022 Night 1. My name is Mikey from the front row, and tonight it is finally time to start the F-1 Climax World's Championship Tournament for the FRW World's Championship, where tonight we got Tetsuya Naito versus Andrade El Idolo, AJ Styles versus Owen Hart, Smiley versus Will Ospreay, and Kota Ibushi versus Jordan Oliver, rounding out bracket number 1. In bracket number 2, we got Rob Van Dam versus Hiroshi Tanahashi, Seth freaking Rollins versus Zack Sabre Jr., Kazuchika Okada versus Finn Balor, and John Cena, and the best bout machine, the cleaner, Kenny Omega. Bracket number 2, and in bracket number 3, we got Darby Allin versus Minoru Suzuki versus Bryan Daniels. Darby Allin versus Minoru Suzuki. Then Bryan Danielson versus Kenta Kobashi. Then Katsuyori Shibata versus Walter. And finally, to round out bracket number 3, the first of many FRW World's Championship matches before the F1 Climax is over, it is Kurt Angle challenging the FRW World Champion Ken Shamrock. It's all tonight, plus more, and we kick things off with Naito versus Andrade. The following contest is a first round match in the 2022 F1 Climax. Introducing first, he represents Los Ingobernables de Japón. He is the Stardust Genius, Tetsuya. And introducing his opponent, Andrade Family Office. He is El Ingobernable Original. This is Andrade. Your referee for the majority of bracket number 1, actually, the entirety, I should say, of bracket number 1 is referee Roxanne Winter. She makes sure both competitors are ready. She calls for the bell, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No time limits. There must be a winner, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go, kicking things off. It is Naito versus Andrade, a match that should have happened on Forbidden Door, but I know certain companies wouldn't have allowed, and that's more than fine, but, you know how it is. It is what it is. And a beautiful tornado DDT from the middle rope from Naito. Follows up with a swinging neckbreaker. Goes to the leg. Does Naito of Andrade. And Andrade with a rake to the eye. Making sure that submission hold is ended. For any further damage is done. A beautiful Enziguri kick from Tetsuya Naito with the step-up variation of that maneuver. Now, I did not want to say what I said during Andrade El Idolo's entrance, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, it's what he wanted. He told me it's a form of mind game, so I was like, alright, fine. Hopefully Naito doesn't kill me for saying it, but, you know, Naito, he's tranquilo, so he might not, but, you know, I gotta be prepared, if you will, and prepared I am, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know I said I was going to start this stream at noon today, and that was my full intention, but let's just say things prolonged that a bit, but here I am. I know it's an hour and a half late, but I am here. I have the brackets near me. I got my pencil. I got my drinks. I got my phone ready to go for entrance music alone, and it's away from me, so I am not distracted, folks. I am here. I am ready to go. Full-on commentary here at the F-1 Climax, kicking things off with Tetsuya Naito, who goes down for a basement drop kick onto Andrade El Idolo's leg. And honestly, folks, I don't know what to choose on what's going to be the match of the night. I don't know what prediction to make on match of the night. I don't know who's going to be the quote-unquote breakout star. I don't know what's going to happen in this turn. I just know I am here for the entire ride, and I am here with you, folks. And speaking of which, I want as many people in this stream as we can get. So here's what I'm going to quickly do. Share. MOA. Facebook. Next, and shared to Facebook. Beautiful. Facebook check to make sure everyone can hear me. Just gonna quick go through my phone to make sure that it's shared to all the groups. And share to a group. Beautiful. Alrighty then. Just so these notifications go away. Fantastic, Jimmy. Alrighty then. Now I can focus. I got it all shared to the groups that I want. Naito showing off his tranquility. How tranquilo he is. Oh, nice running bulldog to the arm of Tetsuya Naito. And a yes! Moonsault, double foot stomp, 2 in a row to the lower back. Andrade El Idolo should theoretically go for the pin after a move like that, especially he does it twice in a row. But somehow, wait, Naito still fighting, ladies and gentlemen. Tetsuya Naito. Nice leapfrog back elbow strike combination from Andrade El Idolo. I know, bad time to... Oh, and throwing salt into the wound, showing just how tranquilo Andrade is. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to do this match this year in the F1 Climax. I knew what these two could do to each other. I knew that there had to be it had to be a match that it was a match that had to happen. Let's find out once and for all who is the better of the two. Naito. Oh, it was almost Naito right then and there, getting that 2.9, says referee Roxanne Winter. But yeah, let's find out of the leaders of the two Los Ingobernables factions, be it the originals from Mexico, led by Andrade. At the time was Los Sombra, and when LAJ was formed in New Japan under the leadership of Tetsuya Naito. And of course, you got to throw Rush into the conversation as well, but Destino! Somehow, someway, Andrade kicks out! See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I love this tournament under this format, the F1 Climax, because you're trying to make a point, and a big move like Destino pops up, and it only gets a 2.9, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I love doing FRW. That is why I love doing commentary over matches just like this one. And a flurry of elbow strikes from Andrade, kicked out Destino. Ladies and gentlemen, they call it a finisher, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. That is how important the FRW World's Championship is. Someone like Andrade is willing to take a move like Destino and still be able to kick out and keep on fighting. And at the same token, Naito took those double foot stomps off the moonsault the same way. You just never know what is going to happen in a matchup like this. Scorpion death drop like maneuver, forcing Naito to land neck first. Oh, hell, showing how tranquilo he is, ladies and gentlemen. Step up Enzuigiri kick from Tetsuya Naito. Naito taking down Andrade. Now Naito dragging Andrade away from the ropes. And oh, nice suplex taking Psych out into that Scorpion death drop. And now Naito with a missile drop kick to the side of the head of Andrade El Idolo. Snap suplex from Andrade. Both men are down, but Andrade first to his feet like a millisecond after I said it. Elbow strikes and a knife edge chop, showing, taking the page out of his father-in-law's playbook. And speaking of which, no matter what, if Andrade makes it all the way to the finals and win or lose in the finals, folks, he will be. Hold on, Destino! 1, 2, 3, Naito moves on to the to round two of the F1 Climax. Unbelievable. Naito with Destino at 16 minutes 41 seconds defeats Andrade El Idolo. And that is not good if you're an Andrade fan going into this Saturday. Ric Flair's last match. Jim Crockett Promotions proudly present Ric Flair's final match, the main event. Andrade El Idolo and Ric Flair himself taking on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. Tag team action. Was made personal by Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett a long time ago. So, hey, you know what? Maybe that is a good thing that Andrade goes out in the very first round, because he needs to prepare for a match of that magnitude. So, you know what? It really is a tit for tat ordeal here. You know, the double-edged sword, if you will. But up next, it is AJ Styles versus Owen Hart. Alrighty then, let me go get my phone for entrance music. This next contest is the second round one match of the 2022 F1 Climax. Introducing first, he is the phenomenal AJ Styles. And introducing his opponent, he is the youngest son of Stu and Helen Hart. He is the Black Heart, Owen Hart. And you know what? As awesome as it would have been for Andrade to move on, I am actually really excited now for the possibility of Naito versus AJ Styles or Naito versus Owen Hart as referee Roxanne Winter calls for the bell. Here we go. Dream match for a lot of wrestling fans, including yours truly, which is why I personally made sure that this match was going to happen this year in the F1 Climax. AJ Styles, Owen Hart, technical, chef's kiss masterpiece, if you will. It is time. Here we are. Hart, Styles, let's go. Nice roundhouse kick from AJ Styles. Second one reversed with a knife edge chop. Oh, spinning clothesline from AJ Styles, taking down Owen Hart, but not for long, and that does not surprise me at all due to the fact it is only a minute 15 into this matchup, but AJ Styles forcing Owen Hart to stay down right then and there. And oh, a nice right hand from Owen Hart, sending Owen into the corner, does AJ Styles. Oh, hold on, no way. Oh, no, I was about to say, no way is AJ Styles going for a Styles clash 2 minutes into the match, but he does go for Bloody Sunday! Does not go for the cover, though! That was simply a move to hurt Owen Hart. And nothing else. Snap suplex from AJ Styles on hard for the time being. And sorry, I just need to. Oh, and yeah, during Owen Hart's entrance, gave me a thumbs up, and the reason for that, folks, is because I am actually wearing an Owen Hart shirt. Now, that does not mean I'm personally rooting for him. I really would be happy with any one of the 2, 4, 6, 8. 24 participants winning this tournament. I really just needed a shirt to wear, and the one on top in my drawer just happened to be Owens. So I'm not rooting for anyone in particular. It really was just hey, I need to wear a shirt because, hey, clothes. So, but, you know, of course, Owen Hart's going to give me a thumbs up as a bit of a thank you as we go shot for shot. Owen Hart, AJ Styles, and AJ gets the win in that particular exchange because, as we all know, FRW staple, we got to go shot for shot, punch for punch, kick for kick, whatever they may choose, whatever they may decide. Super kick from AJ Styles, Owen Hart. River Roxanne winner giving him the 5 count, diving cross body. Now dragging Owen away from the ropes, does not go for the cover, and actually that's actually very smart due to the fact that, again, 5.5 minutes into this matchup, there's no way you're gonna pin someone the caliber of athlete that Owen Hart is. Oh, nice. Nice. Nice snap suplex from Owen Hart to AJ Styles. I rolled up AJ Styles as Owen Hart. No, 1 count only. 1 count only. AJ. Oh, she got OC. AJ Styles now with a beautiful Hurricanrana. Owen Hart there, but Owen Hart managed to get back control. And a beautiful monkey flip. What a maneuver from from Owen Hart on that monkey flip. Able to flip AJ Styles out of the corner like that with such ease. And that is why I specifically wanted to see these two go at it, folks. I mean, really. AJ Styles with that modified calf killer slash actually that was more of an ankle lock figure 4 combination submission, but Owen Hart able to break out of it by use of the ropes, getting that rope break, and a beautiful 2 count only on that beautiful cross body, that running cross. No way, no way. AJ Styles clash! Too close to the ropes! Too close to the ropes! Snap suplex from Owen Hart. How? How, I ask you, is Owen Hart still fighting? How is he still standing after a Styles clash? Really, what should have been taken place is the fact that Owen Hart really should have been out cold. Really, AJ Styles should have been able to get up after the rope break, drag Owen away from the ropes, and get that pinfall victory. But no, somehow, someway, Owen Hart is still a fight. He's still got that fight. This dog still has this fight in the heart of a lion that Owen Hart has. And oh, the figure 4 ankle lock combination maneuver again. Owen Hart screaming in pain, but able to break out of it again. Now Owen's in control. Shouldn't be going for those kicks if his legs are weakened, but maybe he's just being pushed through by adrenaline. And keep in mind, I mean, you want to end these matches as quickly as humanly possible, because you still got round 2. You still got the semifinals even. Excuse me, yeah, you have the quarterfinals, then the semifinals, and then of course the finals on Saturday in the main event with the World Championship on the line. You only get a day of rest in between, folks, and it really, I really did want it to be no rest except the regular sleep rest. But then I realized, you know what, I want to hang out with Miss FRW, so yeah, I'll give the guys the 1 full day to rest and maybe watch some tape from 2.9, says referee Roxanne winner there. And here we go, shot for shot, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles, super kick, nice, Larato. Alright, well that was actually more clothesline, but you know what I meant. Two, three! AJ Styles wins over Owen Hart. I looked at my phone for 2 seconds because I heard it go off, and AJ Styles all of a sudden gets the win. AJ Styles has defeated Owen Hart. He moves on to face Tetsuya Naito with the Styles Clash. All right. Styles Clash gets the win. You know I had to get it out there. Alright, as we move on. Just goes to show you how important this tournament is. I'm already coughing and losing my voice. And ladies and gentlemen, the Church of Cueto is already strong again in this new iteration. I mean, Smiley and Michael Myers, that's insane. Folks, I mean, really, what could Dario Cueto do here in FRW with Smiley and Michael Myers at his beck and call? Of course, Will Ospreay gonna have B. Priestley at ringside to make sure Dario Cueto stays at bay. But honestly, that's that's a tall order for anyone. As we move on to introductions.
Voices in my head again, trapped in a war inside my own skin. They're pulling me under.
This next round one contest in the 2022 F1 Climax from bracket number 1 is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, being led to the ring by Church of Cueto, Pastor Dario Cueto. This is Church of Cueto member, the man of 1,000 evil smiles, Smiley.
Everything but kind. Voices in my head again, beating me in a war I can't win. I can hear them now, trapped in a cage.
And introducing his opponent, he is the leader of the United Empire. He is being led to the ring by B. Priestley. He is the Commonwealth Kingpin. He is the Assassin. Will Ospreay. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, I said the prospect, the possibility of Tetsuya Naito versus AJ Styles or Owen Hart is enough to make my mouth water. But even I gotta admit, not as much as a possible Smiley Kota Ibushi match, a possible Smiley Jordan Oliver match, a possible Will Ospreay Kota Ibushi match, or a possible Will Ospreay Jordan Oliver match in the quarterfinals later on today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, this is why I put these 4 matches in the same bracket, because give me Styles and Ibushi, give me Styles Ospreay, give me Naito Smiley, give me Styles Jordan Oliver, give me Naito Jordan Oliver. I do not care what combination. Hell, even before the tournament began, give me Andrade El Idolo versus Owen Hart. Give me Andrade El Idolo versus Will Ospreay. Give me Smiley versus Andrade El Idolo and El Idolo versus Ibushi. Give me any combination of these 8 men in a one-on-one setting, and I will be happy as Smiley gets that submission hold reverse from Will Ospreay. And that's why I wanted to put these two in particular, ladies and gentlemen. And Smiley knows what it takes to become a world champion. He's done it in Pro Wrestling Magic. He's done it in House of Glory Wrestling. He has done it in so many promotions, and he's looking to do it here in Front Row Wrestling just the same. And first, he's got to get through Will Ospreay. Then he's either Kota Ibushi or Jordan Oliver. And then, if he can get past them, he's got to get past either Tetsuya Naito or AJ Styles. And then whoever's in the final is going to get through a tall task, to be sure, for whoever wins the F-1 Climax this year and becomes the new or retaining FRW World Champion. It is a simple fact, folks. This is probably the hardest hitting tournament, single elimination tournament of the year, because with the FRW World Championship on the line, as Will Ospreay hits that beautiful drop kick, anything is possible. I mean, look at what Will Ospreay did against Matt Tremont in one of the very first M2 Climax matches way back when. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that rematch to happen. I want Tremont versus Ospreay as soon as possible again. But, you know, they decided to, go separate ways for the time being. But I'm telling you, when those two paths meet again, it's going to be magic. And I'm telling you, that matchup will be no time limits, folks. I don't know how they're going to top what they've already done in Ospreay and Tremont, but the fact that Matt Tremont was willing to do a friggin' suicide dive against Will Ospreay just to get the win in that matchup, I don't know what Ospreay will do. I don't even know what Tremont will do to get the win in that exchange, but it will be a beautiful disaster if you want. I mean that in the most complimentive way possible, because I really do mean that as a compliment, because those each other to destroy the other. It's now, and actually I can put that same mindset to this matchup. They may destroy each other to destroy the other here in Smiley and Will things. If you've been following along with Pro Wrestling Magic recently, currently the co-general manager with Mr. White Glove Treatment himself, Shane Fair, Smiley has just done some unthinkable things even before he was the co-general manager. Now that he's actually got the power to do so, I don't know, folks. It really is insane what this man can think of. And now he's got Dario Cueto running his ship pretty much here in FRW. I'm telling you, the possibilities are just endless. Now Ospreay going for an arm submission hold, but Smiley, I think he's laughing. I think Smiley was just laughing at the pain there. Smiley, oh no, Ospreay able to break out of it. Ospreay able to reverse the, I would assume, either the Saito suplex or the belly to back suplex. Sick DDT! 1, 2, count only. 2 count only. Got him the win. Super kick! And now Ospreay waiting for Smiley to get up. Pip, pip, cheerio, motherfucker! Goes to the cover. 1, 2, 2.9, 2.9, 2.9, folks. Now Smiley going for a powerbomb leg maneuver, but able to reverse it was Will Ospreay. A hell of a match at Forbidden Door against Orange Cassidy. I'm telling you, I watched that shit live. It was absolutely jaw-dropping, the thing those two did. Text message, break up, altercation, whatever you want, what the actual name of the move is. I call it the altercation. I know Cassino Valentine calls it a text message breakup, but believe me, folks, it is an effective maneuver nonetheless. And now both men were down for the time being. Oh, no way. No way. Ospreay. Star Breaker! 2.9! 2.9! Somehow, someway, Smiley kicks out and into a roll pin! 2.9! How? How, I ask you? How? Ospreay Ospreay still able to flip out. Ospreay, Smiley going shot for shot. Who's gonna get the win in this exchange? Smiley with the drop kick. Smiley with the drop kick. Goes up to the top rope, but decides against it. Oh my God! What a matchup! Just like I knew it would be! Smiley with Ospreay going the absolute limit 450 splash! I told you they would destroy each other to destroy the other, but I didn't expect this, ladies and gentlemen! Smiley with Ospreay, what a match! Oh, roundhouse kick to the side of the head. Snap roundhouse kick to the side of the head of Smiley. Super kick. Smiley though. Smiley now running to the ropes. Nice standing swanton bomb. Super kick. Wait a second. Stop puller pile driver does not go for the cover though. Come on, Smiley. Oh, rolls off Ospreay. Rolls off Ospreay. 2, 3. Smiley moves on to round 2. Smiley moves on to round 2. The quarterfinals of the F-1 Climax. Smiley will face Kota Ibushi or Jordan Oliver in the quarterfinals. And speaking of the quarterfinals, ladies and gentlemen, we now find out who will join Tetsuya Naito, AJ Styles, and Smiley in the quarterfinals later on tonight. As we see round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, they went to a 30-minute draw in their M2 Climax matchup. They went the full 30 minutes, and now it is time. This time, no time limits. This time, there will be a winner. Will it be Jordan Oliver? Will it be Kota Ibushi? We find out now.
Young dumb, hey bro. Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Master, can you please bring up?
Yeah, we young, yeah, we smoke, hootie lungs, when we talk, roll a blunt till we choke. You got money, cause I'm low. Yeah, we dumb and we broke. 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 Lil' young boss.
The following contest is the last round 1 match of bracket number 1. Introducing first, he is Big Breakfast. He is the Sauce God. He is the East Coast Ace. And he is Yundum, and broke. This is Jordan Oliver.
You can come, cause I'm young.
He is the Golden Star. This is Kota Ibushi. round 2. Dramatic pause. Fight! Here we go. No time limits. Jordan Oliver, Kota Ibushi. It is time. Oh, already. Oh, actually, I was about to say already fast-paced action, but no, actually, they're actually sizing each other up. They know what they did to each other in the M2 Climax this year. They know they went the 30-minute time limit draw right after Schlack and Masato Tanaka did it. And believe me, folks, I honestly considered putting Schlack and Tanaka into this turn, but you know, I really couldn't. I really couldn't fit them in this year's turn, mostly because I really wanted to do Naito Andrade Elito. I wanted to do Styles Hart. I wanted to do Smiley Ospreay. I, of course, wanted to do this rematch of Bushi Oliver, and then I wanted to do RVD Tanahashi, Seth Rollins, Okada Finn Balor, Cena Omega, and then, of course, Darby Allin, Minoru Suzuki, Bryan Danielson, Kenta Kobashi, Shibata, Walter, Kurt Angle, Ken Shamrock. I'm telling you, I mean, if I did a 4th bracket, maybe I could have fit them in, but no, I really wanted to do just the 3. I didn't want to make my workload even more insane. I tell you, I would have been up for 24 hours if I did 4 brackets. Like, I'm actually worried. I do have work tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm actually worried about not getting this done in time either. Like, I really am concerned I'm going to have to do this on I'm going to have to finish on Saturday and then move the finals to Monday because, I don't know. That's where I wanted to start at noon, but again, if some things got pushed back, yada, yada, yada. So, like, worst case scenario, the finals will be on Friday instead of Saturday. But, yeah. And believe me, folks, I'll tell you, 8 o'clock if I'm not done yet. Oh, a beautiful C4 Spanish Fly, whatever you want to call it from Jordan. You know what? Screw my... Pop-up Cloud Cutter! How is Jordan Oliver not going for the pinfall yet? Don't check. No, you gotta check away from the ropes. Oh, this match should have been over theoretically, but a rope break is a rope break. And Kota Ibushi going for the cover, only getting a 1 count. Ibushi didn't do anything, folks. I don't know why he was going for the cover. At least for Jordan Oliver, if he had just dragged Ibushi away from the ropes like he should have, he literally did the pop-up cloud cutter. That is Jordan Oliver's special move, his finisher, if you will. It is why he hit it. He hit the cloud cutter, and to start the frenzy that was the giant brawl between everyone, all 24 participants in this tournament that ended by cloud cutters! No, they're jacking each other balls! Standing moonsault, 1, 2.9! Imagine! Ladies and gentlemen, imagine if the match that went 30 minutes last time ended in 5 minutes this time! How embarrassing would that be for Kota Ibushi to go the 30-minute distance with Jordan Oliver in the M2 Climax? He couldn't even last 10 minutes with him in round 2. How embarrassing that have been for Kota Ibushi, but how much of a momentum, how much of a game changer, no pun intended, on GCW star Jordan Oliver. How much of a game changer would that have been if Jordan Oliver had defeated Kota Ibushi in less than 10 minutes in round 2 of what is sure to be an epic rivalry here in FRW. I'm telling you, if Ibushi goes on to win this matchup and then the entire tournament, do not be surprised down the line in Ibushi's World Championship reign that Jordan Oliver, round 3, is going to be one of his title defenses. But on the flip side, if Jordan Oliver wins this match and then goes on to win the entire tournament, same deal. Ibushi, round 3 will happen in that title reign if it can last that long. And Frankensteiner from the top rope follows it up with a missile drop kick from the springboard. Shin breaker from Jordan Oliver to Kota Ibushi. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, after this matchup, we will move on to round 1 in bracket number 2. Because we are going the full gambit here, folks. And hold on! Frankensteiner with the bridge plate only gets a 2.9. Unbelievable. What a matchup this has already been. Cloud Cutter! Dragging him towards the ropes again! Into the standing moonsault! 1, 2, 2.9! 2.9, folks! Jordan Oliver's hit the Cloud Cutter 3 times, and 2 of those 3 times he hit the standing moonsault on Kota Ibushi, and Kota Ibushi somehow, someway finds the strength to kick down. Palm strike from Ibushi, drops a hold from Jordan Oliver. Back elbow strike from Ibushi. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup, they just keep getting better and better. I cannot wait to see what the corner, Frankensteiner into the bridge pin, 2, 3, Jordan Oliver gets the win. Jordan Oliver has defeated Kota Ibushi. They are now 1-0 to a draw! Jordan Oliver just defeated Kota Ibushi with a Frankensteiner bridged pin! Oh my God! Unbelievable! I just can't believe it. I knew Jordan, one of them had to win, but I did not expect. Oh man! What a matchup. And we are just getting started, folks. We are just getting started. As now we move on. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Rob Van Dam. Blaze Greenfield will referee all of round 2, or bracket number 2, I should say, folks. Then Tad Karima will get round 3, bracket number 3, I should say. Jeez, I don't know why I'm. All right. Oh, oops. Forgot Bill Alphonse. Can you imagine him? All right. Let's go to ring for introductions. This next contest is a round 1 match in bracket number 2 of the F-1 Climax. Climax 2022. Introducing first, he is the once-in-a-century talent and the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling. This is Hiroshi Tanahashi. And his opponent being led to the ring by the man who calls it right down the middle, Bill Alfonso. He is Mr. Monday Night. He is Mr. Pay-Per-View. He is the whole fucking show. He is Rob Van Dam. Bill Alfonso blowing that whistle. I'm actually going to close my commentary box window because it is soundproof, folks, because I do not want to listen to that damn whistle during this entire build up to this matchup. And he said Rob Van Dam is just going to be his regular Rob Van Dam self, daddy. And I was like, you know what, fair enough. And he tipped me off a little bit. He said, just wait for what I'm gonna do on Saturday. Let's just say another champion is gonna be challenged by someone. I don't know what that implies, I don't know what that entails, but I would not be surprised if Bill Alfonso has another client coming to FRW to challenge a champion coming up. And the possibilities are obviously endless. I mean, maybe he has a plan B in case he can not beat Tanahashi in this matchup. You know, maybe one of his other clients can come in to challenge for the World Championship. And at the anniversary show this year, as I have something planned for the singles championships that aren't the Flatline Championship, which will be on the line later on tonight. But that's neither here or there. That will be announced at a later time. But it does involve every singles championship. That's not the Flatline Championship for the anniversary show. And the reason for that is because the Flatline Championship will have something else at the anniversary show coming up in September. And speaking of the other singles championship, maybe the Morte Division champion is going to be called out. Maybe the tag champion. Maybe Bill Alfonso has a new tag team under his guide and intuition. Maybe the one-step division championship. Maybe. I mean, 5-star frog splash. 1, 2.9, 2.9, and Tanahashi using the adrenaline to get right back up and right back in control. And now, Rob Van Dam with a kick from the prone position he was in to get Tanahashi off him, and Tanahashi, slipping out of it. Oh, and what a cocky bastard Rob Van Dam is. But he really is that popular with the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. All the way from his days in ECW, he really is that popular, and he really is that full of himself. But the scary thing is he can back every single bit of it up with wrestling skill. I mean, it wasn't just 5-star frog splash, which is high fly flow that I booked for this year's F1 Climax. It really was because I wanted to see these two go at it. I mean, the two best in the world going at it. Why wouldn't I book these two against each other? Now Tanahashi going for a cover, only a 1 count. And don't be surprised if we see a Van Daminator with the assist from Bill Alfonso. And you gotta believe he is blowing that whistle like you wouldn't believe. Thank God I closed the window on my commentary box. Oh, nice! Front flip mule kick from one Rob Van Dam, ladies and gentlemen. I did not expect that out of Van Dam. Oh, but I did expect a backslide out of him. 2, 3! Rob Van Dam beats Tanahashi! Rob Van Dam beats Tanahashi! RVD moves on to the quarterfinals of the F1 Climax! Oh my God, off the backslide pin, and we only saw the 5-star frog splash. We didn't even see a high fly flow, and even Tanahashi can't believe it. Even Tanahashi cannot believe it. Tanahashi is flabbergasted, but Rob Van Dam is just saying, hey, I told you I was that. I told you it was the whole fucking show. And even Tanahashi, begrudgingly, reluctantly, a little bit offering the handshake, but it really is out of respect because he's got to admit Rob Van Dam was the better man tonight. He's got to admit he was beat tonight. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on to Zack Sabre Jr. versus Seth freaking... excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Seth freaking Rollins. Zack Sabre Jr. has been trying to get that octopus hold on Seth freaking Rollins ever since the match was announced. And each time Zack Sabre Jr. tries it, Seth Rollins is able to escape. Is able to slip out of it. But now it is time. The F1 Climax bracket number 2, round 1. Here we go. This next round 1 matchup in the F1 Climax 2022 is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the visionary. He is the god. He is Seth freaking Rollins. And introducing his opponent, he represents Suzuki Gun. He is the man of infinite submissions. He is the man who will make Seth freaking Rollins just tap out with the octopus hold. He is the visionary Slayer, and his wrestling gear makes him more of a drip god than the false god. This is Zack Sabre Jr. And yes, folks, he asked me to say that. I can't believe I actually let him talk me into that. By the way, folks, you know how I said in bracket number 1, give me any combination of Smiley versus Kota Ibushi or Jordan Oliver, or Tetsuya Naito versus AJ Styles or Owen Hart? Well, give me any combination of Rob Van Dam versus Seth freaking Rollins or Zack Sabre Jr. But on that note, folks, nature is calling. We all knew it was coming, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm going to go answer said call. Please enjoy the match for the time being as Zack Sabre Jr. Hold on! Uh-oh! Okay, I was about to say, ladies and gentlemen, imagine if Seth freaking Rollins tapped out right then and there to that guillotine headlock. Well, not this time. But yeah, now I'm going to go answer Nature's Call, but I'll be keeping up to date. I'm going to bring the monitor with me so I can keep up to date on all the action of this matchup. Alright, folks, I'm back. Seth freaking... Hold on! I honestly thought Zack Sabre was going for the octopus hold right then and there. So far as Seth freaking right. I saw that Phoenix splash, ladies and gentlemen. God. Oh, collision. In the off center of the ring. Both men are down 16 and a half minutes into this amazing matchup. Shot for shot, European uppercuts, knife edge chops. Zack Sabre with the big boot, but super kick from Seth freaking Rollins! Zack Sabre Jr. is not trying to go for the octopus stretch hold, and that, folks, is surprising to me. You would think he would have tried to go for it right from the get-go. Now, that's a 3! Oh, shit! Well, shit! Hey, I'm having pencil bounce. Alright, so Rollins moving on. Okada versus